Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. It's been a while since I last updated you guys with news. Now, look, I apologize for no uploads in the last couple of days, but we are back. Today, I mean, it's not today, but the past couple of days especially, there has been some breaking news regarding Kylian Mbappé. Now, I spoke briefly the other day about how Harry Kane could be complicated as Real Madrid aim for Kylian Mbappé for free in 2024. Now, I never thought we would be discussing Kylian Mbappé this summer. Like, okay, there might be a bit of talks like Real Madrid will prioritize Mbappe next summer, but mostly of the transfer rumors and talks were expected to be for next summer, and it's come early. Now I'm pretty sure most people already know what the story is, but basically Mbappe sent a letter to PSG confirming that he will not sign the contract to 2025. Now, there is this. So when he signed a contract last summer, it was to 2024, so next summer. But he has an option to extend it by 1 year, so he can choose if he wants to extend it. And basically, he said, "Look, I'm not going to choose to extend it. I'm not interested to extend it." But PSG feel like that in the past couple of negotiations that they have done enough to persuade and convince him to sign that new 1 year extension to 2025. So basically, Mbappe, he doesn't want to sign his contract, his new deal to 2025, that 1 year, the extra 1 year. PSG want him to do so. And with that being said, that means he could go on a free next summer. So basically, if PSG were to sell him, this is the only window they can possibly sell him, because by January you can negotiate with the player on a pre-contract agreement. So this is breaking news really, because no one expected Mbappe to, especially not at this timing, to basically tell PSG, I'm not signing to 2025, I'm leaving next season on a free. It's basically what he's trying to say. Now, obviously, PSG are not going to let him leave on a free. So, as Fabrizio Romano and a lot of other reporters and journalists have said, it's pretty clear, but either he signed the contract until 2025 or he will be sold. So, look, they're not going to let him leave next summer on a free. That is not happening. So, with this being said, the only option I believe, because I don't think he'll sign a contract, at least not now. He might change his mind in a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months time, but at least for now, that's where Real Madrid come in place. Because if you remember back in 2021, it was the same situation. His contract's expiring in 2022, and Real Madrid went in for an offer of about 200 million euros. It was rejected. And then they thought, okay, you know what? We're just gonna wait till 2022 and we're gonna get him to sign on a free. Guess what happened? He signed a new contract. Now, I think this is something similar, except the PSG this summer, unlike in 2021, might actually accept an offer. Now, it's not just any offer. Of course, they want the right amount of money, but it's been reported by L'Equipe, Le Parisien, that a fee of about 200 million euros would be what PSG will be asking for. Now, not sure if this is true at all, but this is breaking news, because you didn't realize that Real Madrid will definitely have to go in for an elite attacker because you're losing Benzema, and Harry Kane, I believe, would have gone for 100 million euros. So essentially, you're paying twice for Kylian Mbappé, an extra 100 million euros or so for Mbappé, 100 million euros more compared to Harry Kane. But you're getting a player who's 24, going to be one of the best players in the world. In fact, he is one of the best players in the world. But I think he has seen what's happened with Erling Haaland, making that jump from the Bundesliga to the Premier League. And his first season, he scores a crap ton of goals. He wins the treble, and he's basically the top for Ballon d'Or right now. He's arguably the favorite, along with Messi. But for Mbappe, he's still in Paris. You know, with a club that, okay, they might win League 1, a Ligue 1. They might win a couple of French Cups. But the Champions League hope and dream is still a long way behind. So he has to go to a side that he thinks can actually challenge for the Champions League. And right now, I would say Real Madrid next season, if they get the right players in, could still challenge. I think a team like Man City are going to be favourites, but they're not going to sign Mbappe because they have Haaland. And I think something like this is just too much problem for the team. Almost the ego of the player, really, isn't it? And also teams like Liverpool, Arsenal are definitely not going to go for him. I don't think Chelsea will go for him. So realistically, you're looking at Manchester United and maybe Newcastle, but I can't see Newcastle in their, realistically, second season going for him. So what is the deal now? Manchester United or Real Madrid, if he was to leave. Now, bear in mind, Man United are yet to have new owners. So if the Glazers are still at United, I can't see that happening. But if Qatar does buy Manchester United, I think you're looking at a different story because PSG are owned by Qatar. Manchester United are owned, or if they are to be bought by Qatar, there would be a connection, right? Both Qatars, right? Both owned by Qatars. So all I'm saying is, if Man United are bought by the Qataris, there could be another team that could be challenging for Mbappe. But as far as I'm concerned, the only team that I can see right now at this moment of time going in for Kylian Mbappe is Real Madrid. But there have also been news that PSG don't want to sell to Real Madrid. Now, that could be true. That could not be true. You know, it could be true or false. It's something that we don't know. It's reports coming out, you know. Of course, the relationship between PSG and Real Madrid aren't good. So, you would like to think that PSG won't want to sell to Real Madrid, but will they rather sell to Real Madrid now and get the 200 million euros if Real Madrid pay, or let him go on a free next summer? Now, it's a decision that PSG can make if they want. But they've got basically one team, maybe two, and that's, like I said, dependent on United's ownership. But currently, there's only one team that will basically help PSG out by taking the player away from them that doesn't want to be there, doesn't want to sign a new contract, might go on a free, and giving them 200 million euros, and that is Real Madrid. Now, they can say, oh, we don't want to sell to Real Madrid. Cool. If you don't want to sell to Real Madrid, I can't see any other club buying Mbappe this summer. He can go on a free because he has said that he doesn't want to sign that contract. So, basically, right now, it's a very, very, very weird scenario situation and let's see how things progresses in the upcoming days, and let's see what news that we get, any new updates that we get on this. But as of now, to clarify the situation, to recap the situation, Mbappe coming out basically making it public that he will not sign the 1-year extension to 2025, meaning that in January of 2024 he could be signed for a pre-contract agreement and leave for free. Now PSG want to prevent that, so it's one of two scenarios: sign that new contract extension to 2025 and we're all good, or leave this summer, which I don't think Mbappe wants to. But if he's forced to, that really isn't a choice. Ultimately, who will win this battle? I think this battle right now is between Mbappe and PSG. Okay, before we get into the battle between PSG and Real Madrid, let's talk about the player and the club. Because if the player wants to stay but doesn't want to sign a new contract extension, what are the club going to do about it? Are they going to let him stay? Are they going to force him to leave? Are they going to force him to sign a new contract extension? Like, what's going to happen? So we have no idea who will win sort of this fight. But let's see. Some interesting news coming out. And to end off today's video, just for confirmation, Joselu is apparently already signed. So apparently he will be announced next Monday and presented next Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we've already seen the presentation of Fran Garcia and Brahim Diaz. So that is good. Now, when I'm recording, the announcement and presentation of Bellingham isn't done yet. Now, I'm currently recording on Wednesday UK morning, so in the afternoon time of Spain, basically in the afternoon of Spain, we expect, by the time this video is out, it's expected that the announcement of Jude Bellingham is done, so he'll be announced, and also the announcement and the presentation of the new kit for next season. So to those of people wondering why is this delayed, why is the Jude Bellingham announcement taking so long, it's for the new kit. They want to present Jude Bellingham in the new kit. So I think he's gonna be announced today and presented tomorrow, Thursday. So just some confirmation for that. But on Joselu, like I said, next Monday, most probable announcement next Tuesday, the presentation for the player. I have no idea if it's currently been agreed for a loan or if it's like a free transfer or full transfer just yet. When the last time we talked about Joselu, it was a loan, so I'm not so sure if negotiations took place for it to be permanent or a free or whatever. But once more details come out, I'll let you guys know. But that's it. Let me know what your thoughts are on Kylian Mbappé forcing basically a move out of PSG. Would you like Mbappé after all that happened with him before? And also, what are your reactions on Fran Garcia, Brahim Diaz, Jude Bellingham, Joselu? So far, 4 arrivals. But let me know what your thoughts are. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe, the notifications on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.